Welcome back for the second quarter of play between Mechanicville and Greenwich. Power I formation in for Greenwich. One split wide to each side as Drew goes under center. As you watch and listen to the sidelines blog at timesunion.com. Almy taking off the right tackle, and he will get in for the touchdown on the first play of the second quarter. So 2-yard rush, about a 1-yard rush for Almy on the play. He had 160 yards last week. He's up to 27 already, but the big one is that 1-yard TD run he just had with 11:54 left in the second period.
Go. Barney, the right end!
So on to attempt the extra point is Hunter Barbala, excuse me. Snap is good, hold is good, if it's straight it is good, and it is. So that puts Greenwich ahead 7-0 right at the beginning of this second period.
Hey, that's a hell of a drive, Bo! That's a hell of a drive! That's a hell of a drive, man! How he's playing. Good job. Let's go!
So the Witches take a 7-0 lead, 11:54 left before the half.
Oh, you wanted me to get it.
And a good start for Greenwich. Started that drive on their own 10-yard line, covered 90 yards overall. Took roughly 8 minutes off of the clock as they got it with about 7.5 left. A couple plays out of bounds, so about 8 minutes off the clock, and get the touchdown and the extra point, and they send Mechanicville out to return down 7-0. So back deep to return for the Red Raiders are going to be Adam Dunn along with Colin Jacna. Oh, excuse me, that's not Colin Jacna, that is David Finaro. Hard to tell, saw the 5, didn't see the 1 in front of it, looked like a 4. So they're back deep to return for the Red Raiders. Going to kick it away is Borbola, who just had the extra point for Greenwich. Kick is high but short. Be taken at about the 25 by Erno. Erno slips a tackle and gets it out past the 30. We'll see where Red Raiders are going to set up shop on their first drive. Actually, second drive of the game, first drive of the second quarter. Right about the 35-yard line is going to be first down for Mechanicville. So Greenwich playing defense now. Mechanicville breaks the huddle. I formation behind Semino. And it's going to be a counter to the right and off to the races is Finaro. Breaks a tackle there. Has one man to beat down the right side, but he's going to force him out of bounds. Big gain on the first play of the drive, though, as Finaro took the counter handoff and took it over the right tackle. And we'll see where they're going to mark him out of bounds. We were obscured by the Greenwich sideline, but easily over a 20-yard gain for Mechanicville on their first play from scrimmage of this drive.
Ball spotted at the 37, first and 10.
About a 30-yard gain for Finaro on the play, so his third carry of the game. He's already up to 45 yards of offense running the football. So Finaro's the setback, Semino under center. He's going to hand off to his upback this time. It is Dave Miner who gets outside and breaks a tackle and gets another 10 yards. So ripping off chunks of yardage are the Red Raiders on their first 2 plays of this second drive of the game. And they're going to say actually his knee down was a little bit before that, so about 9-yard gain for Miner on the carry. So they're going to toss to the right to Finaro this time. He gets the corner, dragged down by behind, or from behind, excuse me. It's going to be a first down for Mechanicville, their third of the game thus far. And about a 4-yard gain for Finaro on the play.
Spotted at the 22.
So 2 split wide to the left, nobody to the right. I formation behind Simino as he comes to the line. Now Finaro breaks to the left, and he's going to be in a slot receiver position. He's going to hand off to the up back Minor, and he gets over to left tackle. Gets a couple, not many. Clock runs past 10:15 in the half. They give Minor maybe a yard on the play. So 2nd and 9 for Mechanicville.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down 8.
So Simino under center, I formation. He's got 1 out to his right, 1 packed in tight to the left. There's going to be movement along the line of scrimmage, so they're going to blow this play dead before it even gets started. 3rd penalty of the game against Mechanicville. They have 20 yards of penalties against them thus far. 9:49 left to go in the 2nd quarter. You're listening and watching Sidelines Blog at timesunion.com. I'm Ben Myers bringing you the play-by-play today from Greenwich. We got 9:45 left in the 2nd quarter. I formation looks like the same formation from before for Simino as he looks over the defense under center. Takes the snap. He's going to toss right to Finaro. Finaro breaks it back the other way, cutting back against the grain. Now he has the 1 man to beat on the outside and can't do it as he is hammered to the ground as he barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard if they're gracious. And they will give him 1, so they'll make it 3rd and about 13 for the Red Raiders. So 1 split very wide to the right, 1 to the left for Simino. He has split backs in the backfield this time. And he's going to run the counter to the right to Finaro, gets through the middle of the line, he meets the linebackers, and goes down after a couple of yards gained. He's not going to be near the first down though, and looks like this drive might be in danger of stalling out for Mechanicville, as they're going to mark Finaro for a 4-yard gain.
4th down 9.
So the Red Raiders come out and they're going to actually go for it this time. Or I'm sorry, they're going to line it up for a field goal attempt. As DeSella out on the field. Sam DeSella had a couple of field goals last week, 1 of 28, 1 of 25. And it's going to be, they're going to call fire on this one. This one is going to be blocked anyway. So that is going to, we're not even going to give DeSella an attempt on that one, as they couldn't get it down and get the kick off at all. So 7:56 left in the first half, and Greenwich takes over just outside their own 25-yard line. It would have been about a 36-yard kick for DeSella. Actually, they're going to mark him back an extra yard, so Greenwich will take over at their own 27-yard line for this drive. I'm Ben Myers for the Sidelines blog at timesunion.com. We're going to cut this one right here and be right back in just a second.